Hey guys, I'm Ifai Benny, all the way from Lagos, Nigeria. Let's dive into something cool. So work with me as we create a tutorial using a GitHub repo. We're entering the submission for the Google Gemini Long Context Competition. This notebook I'm going to create makes use of one of these APIs. So we have the Google 1.5 Pro, the Gemini 1.5 Flash, the Gemini 1.5-Flash-8B API as well. The Gemini 1.5 Pro is really great for creating in-depth and high-quality content, and also for handling complex tasks and complex tutorials as well. It's also designed for faster response, but when it comes to the 1.5 Flash, that one prioritizes more faster response and while still creating high-quality content as well. Then the 1.5 Pro Flash 8B, which is the third one to make use of, it also creates high-quality content, but it's more of a beefed-up version of the Flash API. Let's get started. So our project is simple. We'll give it a GitHub repository and it converts it into a tutorial for us. So we'll just have to give it the code and create a tutorial. So first of all, we start by importing our Python libraries. The next thing we need to do is to authenticate using our Gemini API Pro. The next thing we're going to do then now, we need to find and filter our files. So here we get our files. We also take out some particular file extensions which we're going to make use of as well as like for example our Markdown files, our JSON files, our JavaScript files, Python files, YAML files. Then next thing we need to do is to handle rate limiting. Yeah, we break down the process of the files that we've got and we break them into small chunks. We also limit how many characters should be read at once because I kept coming up with a resources exhaustion error while I was playing around with it. And that's important stuff that you should take note of is it has to do with temperature and the maximal attribute token. So I'm using 60,000 as a maximum attribute token. And temperature is 1.3 because I want it to be as detailed but as precise and less creative, but also give room for it to be a little bit creative. However, so that's what I do here. So we can run this. Next thing, we generate the PDFs. So we tell it the error size, so the font size and the font type, and this way it breaks it down into chunks. Then we give it the repo that we want it to generate a tutorial form. This repo I'm giving, which is this, is the SDK, Python SDK for the Gemini API. So this is the SDK. We'll give it this that should generate the tutorial form. We generate it and it downloads it in Python SDK PDF. So give it a wire, and we can see our tutorial here. So this is tutorial. Though it's not really so comprehensive, so we can open it here and you can look at it. The next thing we need to do is we also give it this other repo as well, which is a quick start guide for the Google API Gemini. So this is also created by Logan. He updated the readme, so we use this as well. We give it to create a tutorial from it, and it does the same thing. It creates a tutorial from us. Like I mentioned, it's not really so comprehensive. So the second part of our code, which now instead we wanted to break down each of these files individually on their own and analyze it individually. And once it's done that and it's processed it and generated, it should now combine everything as a whole tutorial, which will make it longer but more comprehensive. So we do that here. That's what it does here. It breaks them into smallest chunks, then brings them together and makes them as one full tutorial. So we run that. This time I'm giving it the Python SDK, which is this, the one that generated this result earlier. So I give it that, and now it processes it. So when it processes it, this one takes a lot longer time. So it's processing chunk 1.81. It keeps processing it. Okay, so it's all done now, and it's done processing the chunk, and it's now going to give us the output, which is our data. So it has created a very detailed tutorial. We can see everything, the project structure, the different values, the retrieval AI tutorial, gives us a tutorial. It goes to show us some other stuff again, and yeah, so that's it.